Welcome back, trainers. Sit back, relax, grab a snack. We're going to be going over all the news that you need to know about Pokemon Go in the future. So first things first, let's go ahead and talk about Lugia's move Aeroblast, exclusive move that it is going to be getting when it does return into raids. So taking a look at PvP, the damage is 180. That is outrageous, but it is going to cost you 75 energy, and there is a 12.5% chance of an attack buff by 2 stages, and then for PvE, it's going to be 180 damage, 100 energy, and the duration is 3.4 seconds. So take it how it is. We'll be going over more of that. Just want to bring you guys the news really quick here. And then for the Lowland Marowak raid day, the exclusive move is going to be Shadow Bone, and it's looking not so great, right? You're going to want to pick up a couple of these, maybe even a shiny, but Shadow Ball is looking a little bit better. It is going to be a ghost type move, and you can see the energy and the effects as well. So we'll get, we'll talk about this in the future. And then some new icons that were added here, and I will have a link to Pokeminers in the description who did find all this information. And I'm going to tell you this, folks, we have a lot of stuff. It is crazy, including levels beyond 40, and it is not necessarily going to require you to get XP. Oh yeah, we're going to go over that. So if you did stack that XP, we'll see what happens. But as you can see, a new beautiful loading screen. So I do have the new version of Pokemon Go, and we're going to go ahead and look at the new features here and then hop into the data mined information and kind of go over what we do not see. So first things first, when you go into a battle and you long press on any Pokemon, it is going to reveal the moves. This is extremely useful and amazing. Thank you, Niantic. This is great. So you're not going to have to wonder anymore, what moves do they have? Is this the correct one if you did not label them prior? So I, for one, am going to appreciate that as a battler. So that's looking good. You also have the search bar that has kind of moved there. It's a little bit more defined. It's going to work the same way. But there you have it. You can hard press, should I say long press, on a Pokemon to reveal the moves that they do have. So we have something else that is pretty exciting as well. I know a lot of people are going to like it. Some people may not because of where it is placed, and that is going to be the new switch button. As you can see, it's going to be to the right here. You can see the Venusaur and the Quillfish. That's how quick it is. I tapped on it and it instantly swapped. So you're going to see a whole nother level of catching, dirty swapping, and stuff like that in GBL. Get ready for it, folks, because you're going to have to adapt. All right, so it's, I can't wait to use it. I haven't used it myself in GBL itself. So anyways, I had a rocket encounter, so it was an Aerodactyl. Cool. Are the IVs good? We had the Flying Cup soon. Hey, that's better than the other Shadow Aerodactyl I did have. So they're also going to display where you did catch them in a raid or where they came from. I mean, that was there before, but it looks a little bit different, a little a new cosmetic, I suppose. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. So you're going to also be able to go into the Pokedex from the Pokemon as well. I was kind of getting frustrated with that because of I usually tap on the top and that's the items, but now it's the Pokedex. The badges have changed. When you look at them like this, they have that kind of sparkle around them when you do get them gold. So that's kind of a new cosmetic visual effect as well. But something I want to talk about really quick before we go any further is the fact that they're adding all these new things. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know where this is going. That's the fact, what's with the clothes? Like, can we get them to kind of, fit properly with each other? I know that's kind of minor and I don't know, petty, I guess. But personally, somebody who likes to customize my avatar and having all these different flaws on the clothing, it's a little annoying. And sure, the hat's no big deal. You just take off the hat. But what about the boots and some of the pants and some of the shirts? It looks a little ridiculous. And where am I going with this? They're adding all these new little features, which I do appreciate some of them. But a lot of times, it's just bringing more bugs. I feel like they need to focus on their game as a core, build that, and then start building things around it. But anyways, I digress. So we're going to take a look at a few more things here, including that scan stop. I did it already, and it keeps showing up. Please just stop with the scan stops. I don't want them anymore. Niantic should remove that altogether. Anyways, moving into Pokeminers highlights here, we have Pokemon Home Level Up, Beyond 40, Gen 6, new loading screen, and other things here. So it looks like for Pokemon Go, there is going to be some sort of energy count. And basically 100 energy, as you can see here. And depending upon the Pokemon that you want to transfer, each one will probably cost you different amount of energy. So you kind of have to pick and choose. If you go beyond that, maybe you have to start paying Pokecoins or money some sort of money involved. There's also going to be some sort of event revolving around Pokemon Home, which we were talking about already. The shiny Castforms that have not even been released in the main series games will coincide with this Home release, and it's going to be a big deal. And we're going to go out there and get these sunny Castforms and all that good stuff. We'll see how it works. I don't know if they'll be in the wild. Probably, though. Why wouldn't they be? So the stuff that you want to hear. Now, level 50. All right, well, I don't know about level 50, but anything beyond level 40. It looks like it's going to be revolving around quests, folks. Yeah, that's right. You heard it correctly. Catch or, you know, thousands of Pokemon or make a 9 or 10 or 15 curved throws in a row or something like that. Some wild stuff that's going to prolong this whole thing. So they are gearing up for this. They did find this in the data, and they came out and talked about this. We went over the interview that they had, and they clarified that yes, it's not going to just be an XP grind, and it's not going to just jump up when it is released with the XP that you've been stacking. So for all those people who have been lucky egging and, well, when the new levels come out, I'm just going to shoot right up. Well, apparently that's not going to be the case, and I'm not like ha-ha about it, because personally I have a bunch of XP as well. But honestly, I was never holding my breath for this, because I knew that there was going to be some sort of requirement. They're not going to just let you shoot right up. A lot of people are going to be upset about that, but it's kind of the way it works in a lot of other games as well. You're still going to have to make progress even after new levels have been released. And then moving on here, there's going to be more tasks revolving around the level up system, so look forward to that. There has been no date. This is data mined information. This is not officially released by Niantic, but it is in the code, and we all know when it does happen in the code, then we're going to expect to see it soon. Gen 6. Here's another thing. Don't get too high for this. And if you're thinking, well, what about all the other generations? We still haven't received so many of the other Pokemon. That's true, but they are gearing up, as you can see here, and a lot of the Pokemon have been added pretty much here. So Aegislash, we have Shield, Blade, and Neutral, so it is going to have different forms, which is going to be very exciting. That's going to be an amazing Pokemon. Then Zygarde, which is going to be kind of like, I don't know too much about this Pokemon, but I just know that you're going to have to get, probably in Pokemon Go, a bunch of them, add them up, or maybe it's just going to be like a 400 candy like Meltan or something like that. Anyways, moving on here, this is actually really awesome. We have XL candy. So apparently you're going to be able to kind of convert your regular rare candies into these XL candies to maybe relieve your bag space. So say you have 100 rare candies, maybe you're going to be able to convert those into one XL, and you can just drop that into a Pokemon. Now, the unfortunate part is hopefully you may be able to break them down again after you did convert them, but I believe it's once you convert them into this XL, it's going to stay that way. So you're going to have to like think about it, because when you do have them, you're going to just drop 100 or 50 or 500, whatever the amount is for these XLs into that specific Pokemon. But that is a pretty, awesome bit of news. And then you're going to have a few new effects on the map. So there is your news flash, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. We'll be breaking down more of this stuff later in the future, and take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul. away.